Hi guys! Today I wanna tell you a story about two my students who wanted to be ready for a job interview. The first one, it was a middle-aged woman and she had 1 week to prepare for a job interview. She wrote in her CV that her level was intermediate, but in fact it was elementary level. And I asked her, will you need to use English in your daily work? And she answered that no. She said that it would be rarely, maybe with some documents, but not every day, not orally. So I agreed to help her. I have a training program for such students, and it includes working on CV and motivation letter. It includes working on common questions, which are so popular among HR managers, and also it's acting out different dialogues between HR manager and a candidate. So we met every day, and we also prepared different stories about her work experience, which showed how good she was at her work. But the fact is that time was going, it was 2 days to her job interview, and she didn't learn all of these stories. And it was a big problem because of her level. She couldn't tell such stories in a spontaneous way, and I expected that she would learn them. I asked, why don't you learn them? What is the reason? Because yes, you don't have a lot of time. But I see a squirrel. I'm not sure you can see it, but it's behind me. Squirrel. So it's 1 day to her job interview. It was Skype interview, and she called me and asked, Helen, can you come tomorrow and help me with the job interview? I asked, what do you mean? How else can I help you? And she said, okay, I have already printed all the answers we wrote and we worked on. I have already printed them. I want to hand them in my office. You will show me, and I will read my answers during this job interview. I said that it's a crazy idea. I was very surprised because of this approach, and also I hesitated because it was dishonest. And first my reaction was no. But she some sort of backed me. All the questions we worked on, all these questions were asked by interviewers, so nothing special, nothing, out of the topic, like everything was under control. But she was so worried, she couldn't read it well. It was like, I have this experience one moment, and her eyes were going this and this and this way, and of course it was so stressful. When it was the question about stressful situation, and we worked on this answer, it started with, I handle stress well, for example, and the situation. And when I showed her this answer, she started reading. It was so worrying. It was some sort of I handle. And I think that it was very funny that the person read this answer about handling such stressful situation, and it was such a big stress for her. This woman, she failed her job interview. She was upset as well as I was upset, because I felt absolutely the same. And what do I want to say? That of course our preparation was well done, but dishonest way of reading the answers isn't a good idea. But I told you that I would tell you about two my students, and another my student, it's a girl 26 years old, and she asked me to help her to improve her English level. It was 1 year ago. She had elementary level and she wanted to learn English to change her job from a Ukrainian company to a multinational company. And now it's her time to change the job. And now she has B1 level, and even her skills listening skills are at B2 level. And I'm sure that it will be so easy for her to change the job to have job interview in English. I'm sure that everything will be okay with her. I just want to tell you that there are two approaches how to do that. Of course, if you have intermediate level and you write in your CV that you have intermediate level, it doesn't take a lot of time to prepare for your job interview. But if you have elementary level or pre-intermediate level and you want to pretend that you have higher level, it's better to have more time, more preparation for this job interview. Today, I want to wish you opportunities for promotion. Lots of love and see you!